Hi, this is Jamie at the GPS store, and today we're going to take a quick look at the brand new Garmin VIRB Ultra 30 action camera. The VIRB Ultra 30 is the third generation action camera from Garmin. It's got all the great features that you come to expect from the VIRB units and all the latest in video recording technology, and we're going to go over some of that right now. The VIRB Ultra 30 features 4K recording at 30 frames per second. It has a 1.75-inch touchscreen display on the back, which can actually be accessed through the waterproof case here. It's got 3-axis image stabilization. It captures smooth video, so no matter what you have it on, what's vibrating, what's moving, it'll stabilize that image. Hands-free shooting with voice control. You can actually tell it to shoot a picture or start shooting video. It's got built-in sensors for GPS and to capture G-metrics data, so you can get, distance you traveled, how high you went, how fast you went. There's lots of other sensors that can be added to it as well. You can even add a heart rate monitor and show your heart rate if you're doing some kind of action sports or something that's thrilling. You can tie your heart rate into your video as well. The high sensitivity microphone captures clear audio inside of the waterproof case as well as outside of it. It's a simple operation. The LCD touchscreen on the back of it makes it very easy to control and operate. It does have an app for your smartphone where you can also set it and control it. It's very simple. I'm actually using it right now to record this video. Garmin is calling the VIRB Ultra 30 their most connected camera yet. When it's hooked up to your smartphone or your tablet, you can use the VIRB app so that you can set the camera, you can start recording, take a picture, change settings. You can also use it to quickly share a video to social media or online. It's very simple. You just need to have a data plan with your smartphone and be able to send that up. To go along with that connected camera, the unit is also capable of sharing live video. So you do need to, again, have your smartphone with the data, and you can do live streaming on YouTube with this camera. That's more and more popular these days, where you're actually capturing that footage live and sharing it with the world as opposed to processing a video and then sending it up to them. With the Wi-Fi capabilities in this unit, you can actually hook the Garmin VIRB up to some of their compatible chart plotters. The popular 7600 series will actually take a live feed from the camera on the display. You can then control the recording from the display of your 7600 series. So you can see it on the display and then start to record. So if you have it set up on a T-top for fishing and you want to catch the action of fighting a fish, you don't have to do anything but hit the record button on your chart plotter. You can see that picture set up in real time as well. So you can see what's going on in another spot of the boat. It makes it really handy and is an extra added feature of a wonderful action camera. In discussing the different sensors that the unit will use, I know in the beginning, in the introduction of the video, I talked about the example of a heart rate monitor. So with a heart rate strap, you can actually send your heart rate during that time of the video to the camera. So the camera will then record it and show you what your heart rate was at certain moments in that video. There's also other devices that you can sync up with it. So you can sync up like a cadence sensor if you're a cyclist. You can do the tempi sensor, which will actually give you the external temperature and display that on the video. So right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this camera on for us so that we can see the display itself. So there's the display. We're going to go ahead through the setup. As you can see, the touch screen is working through the case itself, so it's totally waterproof, but yet the touch screen is still able to be used. So if we cancel out of that, you can go ahead and we can get into our menu, and we can back out of the menu settings there. So the VIRB Ultra 30 features voice control, so you can use some phrases to make the camera do certain things. So you start by saying, "Hey Garmin, start recording." As you can see, the recording light's turned on. You can we'll switch to that video so we can prove that we did it. And you can see the back of the recording light's going. "Hey Garmin, stop recording." And now you can see that the recording's actually shut off. You can also shoot a still picture, so we can start by saying, "Hey Garmin, take a picture." And it will snap a still image. So now we'll discuss some of the physical dimensions and the specifications of the actual camera. The camera size itself is 2.3 inches by 1.8 inches by 1.2. It is slightly larger inside the waterproof case, 3.1 by 3.0 by 1.6. The display size on the back is a 1.75 inch diagonal. Weighs 3.1 ounces with the battery in it. In the waterproof case, it is waterproof to 40 meters. It requires a Class 10 micro SD card. Currently, we'll use up to 128 gigabyte card. The rechargeable battery is a 1250 milliamp battery. The battery life depends on the footage that you're shooting and whether you're using the GPS or not. It can be up to 2 hours and 15 minutes at the 1080p, 30 frames per second. The video performance of the unit, it is 4K 30 frames per second, 2.7K at 60 frames per second, and 1080p at up to 120 frames per second. It does have a high sensitivity microphone, even through the waterproof case. The 3-axis image stabilization, it does have the wide view in it. We're using the narrow view to shoot this. With still images, it's 12 megapixels or 8 megapixels. You can do bursts of up to 60 frames in a second. It does have a manual control mode, so you can change the settings of the camera to what you prefer. It does have night shot capabilities as well. Garmin does publish a list of recommended memory cards, so if you go to their website, you can see a full list of cards that they recommend for use in this camera. When you're using a camera like this, you want the right speeds and the capability of the card to match the quality of the camera so you can get that video out of the device. So definitely take a look at their capability list. Like I said before, you do have the sensors that you can add. It is an ANT Plus capable unit. It is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so you can hook it up to your smartphone. Do the mobile app control. You can do the live streaming. The simplicity of the operation, it does have one touch control, so you can just flick the record switch, it will start recording. You have the mobile app, so you can control the camera as well. You can also do the voice control, as I showed you, the touch screen on the back. And the viewfinder on the touchscreen will let you set up your shots as well. It does have a 10 Hz GPS in it, an accelerometer, a gyroscope, an altimeter, and a compass. When you get this pretty box behind here, what's going to be included in it is the action camera itself, the waterproof case, the lithium-ion battery, the charging data cable, a flat and curved adhesive mount, the standard vertical mount adapters, short and long screws, short and long extension arms, a wrench, anti-fog kit, a VIRB sticker, and the documentation. We currently have the Garmin VIRB Ultra 30s in stock. They're ready to ship. If you'd like some more detailed information, you can visit our website at www.thegpsstore.com or give us a call at toll-free 1-800-477-2611. Thanks for watching.